Is tireless.
Tireless work here from Tillman, and there's where things can spill in this game. He was fouled, it was called. There was something extra in it from Marcel Ruiz. Mario Escobar quick to Adams. Looking ahead for Ajiman. Ajiman gets there, brought down. This should be a yellow. Haven't seen one yet this match, but the time has come. So free kick for the United States from a similar position to where they scored earlier. And perhaps corner. They've had 11 corners already today. Now from the free kick, whipped in, the header, back post, Alvarez! He's been Mr. Mexico, but the flag negates it. Last game, he set El Tri's record for most matches played in Gold Cup history. He was going to punctuate this tournament with what could have been a winning goal. They're moments in front of these raucous crowds. There's so much on the line today. The pressure, as you mentioned, is there. There's a trophy on the...
So maybe have the ball and then use physicality and strength to counter.
Tillman, advantage played by the referee, and he brings it back now and gives the free kick. Nothing materialized for the
good team. You can see that little bit of hesitation.
Given away by Tim Ream. Careless play at the back, cleaned up by Armstead. The United States, Mauricio Pochettino. The Americans have not lost to Mexico in a competitive game since that previous.
They play through the middle.
So Mauricio Pochettino looking on there. This is his first competitive final in charge of the United States. He took over. United States trying to clear the lines. Jimenez whistled for the foul. That's something you're going to see a lot. That physical play. Glad to have you along for the ride with Ryan Davis. I'm Joe Malfa. Early entry in the box here for the Halter to Richards connection against Saudi Arabia for a goal. Looking for the same thing. Richards off the bar and in. Chris Richards opens the scoring for the United States. 4 minutes in.
Berhalter has been absolute money on these deliveries throughout the competition. And the FA Cup winner, Richards, the youngster, the 25-year-old, steps up and delivers. It kisses the crossbar over the line. Stars and stripes.
American players only 22 within the rivalry. Vega looking back post, flicked away. Alvarado works it back from the short corner routine. Mora going for goal, saved by Freeze. There was a little bit of an assist there to Mario Escobar. He got in Gilberto Mora's way. He almost wasn't expecting the young 16-year-old to go for a goal there. You wonder if that threw him off at all. Freeze still made the step. Slipping it through. Jimenez. Brilliant football being played now by Mexico. To the end line, Gallardo had it away. They've had the lion's share of the possession in every match they've played so far. Now a free kick for El Down De La Torre. Ahead for Berhalter. Berhalter, the early ball, looking for Ajiman Luna tracking on the...
Who's under that same school of thought as Pep Guardiola, has Ream starting for that reason.
And with this errant ball, he'll be whipped in. Alvarado headed away by Ajiman twice. The U.S., it was 2007 and 2021. As Freeman clears this one away, shout for a penalty from Mexico. There's also a question of whether or not it's a goal kick or a corner kick. Referee says corner. Marcel Ruiz looking over the top. Chris Richards. Mora. Ahead for Vega. Well defended by Freeman. De La Torre chipping it through. Headed on. It's Alvarado on that left foot, chipping it over the top. Freeze has it. That's who we wanted to represent, and now he gets to do it here today.
Luna is successful the last two matches in getting 3 goals.
Berhalter, good run with it. Diego Luna. Here he is. Luna looking for Ajiman. Goal in this tournament, Max Armstead. Luca De La Torre. Attacking Armstead. You mentioned earlier the weak link. Armstead deflected, and Freeze has it once again. But the pressure building now for Mexico.
This is the problem of not having real attacking fullbacks, as Alvarado took second to no one in this competition.
Chance brewing again now for Mexico. Outside of the boot, deflected off of Tim Ream. And Matt Freeze is there to scoop it up.
So much expected on Derby Day.
Very composed on the ball. the attacking third. Roberto Mora saw it this past year for base and some support through Tillman. De La Torre releasing out of the midfield. Tillman spotting that run, playing it through. Luna certainly believes, tries to flick it through here for Ajiman. Taken away, Alvarado, a little bit too much on that field. It's Chris Richards on the back line. Different story, as you alluded to earlier, from Mexico. You can make the case, pressuring Johan Vasquez. Mauricio Pochettino almost got into the play himself. They were right on the touchline.
With the ball, with the team sitting back.
Vasquez trying to slip it through for Gallardo. Houston is currently in his young phase of his career as a defender at 24 years of age. Was that Costa Rica game in the quarterfinal?
Remember the old Mike Tyson saying you have all the plans in the world till they get punched in the mouth? Well, here it is. Now Mexico have to start playing through with Mora, with Alvarez.
It's ahead on the 4th minute goal by Chris Richards. Space for Ruiz on the turn. Sneaks it through. Jimenez scores! You knew the response was coming! Raul Jimenez equalizes for Mexico!
We talked about Raul Jimenez, how world-class of a striker he is. Number 9 is a fading sort of art in football, but Raul Jimenez is still waving the flag. Diego Jota, the Portuguese and Liverpool forward who passed away just days ago. Every forward, every player was Dembele yesterday. Raul Jimenez paying respects today. But look at the run right here, Joe. Right on the shoulder of Reem and the...
On, Berhalter there, almost loose in front. Now Ajiman the header. Luna settles and puts it over the...
Let's get some confidence.
Long ball from Berhalter, has some runners up top. Freeman, the header! It's back the other way off of Malagon. With the redirect and the spin, couldn't quite tell which way it was going. Fortunately for Mexico, it stayed out. Now Ajiman, Freeman there. Adams looking ahead for Ajiman. Ajiman gets there, brought down. This should be a yellow. Haven't seen one yet this match, but the time has come. So free kick for the United States from a similar position to where they scored earlier. And perhaps more importantly, a yellow card again. Can Berhalter supply the magic assist again? Berhalter whips it in, headed clear this time. Well defended by Mexico.
Midfield working. They have to start getting touches on the ball.
That's what it is. Sanchez works it back. Marcel Ruiz. And a moment for the United States to breathe. Mexico let them off the hook.
Chance for Matt Freeze, just a slow thing.
A chance for a secondary effort here. Vega to the end line. Low-driven ball took a deflection. It'll be a third corner in rapid succession here for Mexico. 12 set pieces already this tournament. Lofted in from the corner. Tough one to get on the end of. Alvarado finally says Mexico once again. Gilberto Mora. Mora on the left foot, going for goal, saved by Freeze. That is a 16-year-old who is not afraid of the moment and nearly comes up with something majestic.
Right foot.
To see the heavy legs taking their toll, and by the time the subs came on, there was not enough time to be in. Has Ajiman, step over, Tillman tries to go on it alone. Still Tillman on this.
The ball in this setup.
Luna brings down Alvarez.
To suffer without the ball.
Falls for Alvarado on the volley, saved by Freeze. Bouncing ball easy in the end.
Mauricio Pochettino always talked about this experience. This tournament is a lot of moments.
0 in extra time.
Another centre-back by the name of Miles Robinson.
Who's on the bench and available. Alvarado gets to the end line past Arston. Vega curling, back post. Reem heads clear. States respond. Into a similar situation against Guatemala where they were sitting back defense. Mora again drops it back for Sanchez. Jorge Sanchez delivers. Jimenez. Now Luna tripped up. Referee says play on. And again, Mexico double down now and keep the momentum going. Freeman enters the challenge, clears it out for a throw. United States and Mexico. To the end line, Vega. Luna puts in a challenge. Vega keeps it going. Vega deflected. Freeze wasn't quite sure with the spin on it. Would have been out for a corner anyway because of the deflection. So wise to just make sure that that didn't spin past the post.
Yeah, without the ball is tireless.
Tireless work here from Tillman, and there's where things can spill in this game. He was fouled. It was called. There was something extra in it from Marcel Ruiz. Mario Escobar quick assist in this tournament. Max Arston cutting in. Arston going for goal just over the bar. He saw what Alvarado did at the other end and wanted his own crack at it. Did not miss by much.
What makes him so special is that he's two-footed. He's going to show you the left and cut back on the right as a left back and almost finds the top corner. Are you kidding me?
In Nations League, just over a year ago when these teams met, a thunderous strike.
Almost a teaching moment for these youngsters playing under this sort of pressure tonight in playing the ball out to the...
De La Torre, Adams, 3 black jerseys there, tight. Ream defending, Alvarado cutting in, Alvarado bending just wide. He's been waiting for that all game so far. Loves that left foot, always the threat to cut in. First time he's had a clean look and almost made it count.
Check that, all tournament, he's been trying to just curl one into the far post. Gets to his sweet spot, does not convert.
Given away, that by Berhalter. Stepped and won by Edson Alvarez. Right back on the attack.
They don't close him down in time, and he almost...
Curled in, loose, bounce. Again looking for Gallardo to the end line. Deflected by Richards and out for a corner. Again coming down that side. Beating Alex Freeman. Jimenez to the end line. Beating it across the header. Ends up looping for Freeze. He seemed a bit unsure whether to come out there or not, Matt Freeze. Fortunate that in the end away by Richards. Still alive here, Vega chipping. Jimenez was there, Ream heads it right back for Luna. He's been held in check so far, feeding it through looking for Ajiman. And out for Vega leaking in behind. He's onside. Alexis Vega centering, deflected, bouncing around. Last off Richards, Freeze with it.
Diego Luna asking who's covering the left back off stun, left wanting, tucked further inside.
Falls for Vega. Vega cutting in, laying it off. Jimenez closed down by Berhalter. Feeds Damian Downs with the fresh legs. Downs slices through it. A chance for Mexico to get that settling. Alvarado on his left foot, battling with Tim Ream. Alvarado still with the Adams comes.
You can expect that possession to even drop further with Mexico cleaning up the second ball.
Tillman in finals. As we're set to tick into the 73rd minute.
Instead, which is better than open play.
Vega, the service on the corner, the header off frame was always going to be difficult there. As Johan Vasquez would, and it's Alvarado. With his preferred left foot, feeds it in toward Vega. It's been 1-1 ever since Jimenez equalized in the 27th minute. He's on the ball again, keeping it alive. Adams flicks it away, Tillman flicks it further. The volley from distance is out for a goal kick. And just to finish up that note again, it's just they consider it, whether you agree or not, they consider it and talk about the natural flow of the play. Come back to that in a moment. This one fed in. Richards sends it. Vega, end line, the service toward the back post, and just check. Is there a hero on either bench that could come into the fold here? Edson Alvarez going in on Tillman, who continues. Morano lays it off. Alexis Vega now delivering over everything. You can see with their chance now on an 8th corner of the night for Mexico. Curled in. Jimenez was there. A couple of headers into it. Pressure coming now from the United States. Tillman, and the whistle goes. Adams was late in the follow-through. He will pick up a yellow card for that challenge, much to his chagrin. Going further back, 2007, who could forget Benny Feilhaber and the volley he scored in that game? Be over the next 60 minutes for one of the players on the field or one of the players warming up on either bench to cement themselves in the histories of this rivalry.
I love the fact that referee Escobar...
6 straight games. The U.S. has not fallen. 5 wins and 1 draw. That includes it has gotten more worn down. Luna. It blows in this one. Ebbs and flows to this game. As far as who's been on the attack and who's been on that front. Some contact there, and the free kick awarded for Mexico. Luna bringing down Alexis Vega. Corner. They've had 11 corners already today. Now from the free kick, whipped in, the header, back post, Alvarez! He's been Mr. Mexico! But the flag negates it. Last game, he set El Tri's record for most matches in the VAR room, and the goal awarded! Edson Alvarez gives Mexico the 2-1 lead. Celebrations delayed, but celebrations nonetheless. Like
you mentioned, Joe, a better angle to work with than the corner kicks. And the flick on by Vasquez was educated right on the 6-yard line. All the defenders are facing their own goal at this point. Pochettino frustrated, but Mexico deserved it. Not only that.
Mexican bench begging for a whistle. Out for a throw, and back in. Here's Vega, lays it off, slip in the box from Jimenez. Vega wins it back. Orbelin Pineda trying to sneak through. Aronson, it's out for a... Unless the United States have a late miracle here. Into space, it's Huerta going for goal, saved by Freeze. Long throw out from Freeze. Pineda had a chance to go for goal, instead wisely going toward the corner. Pineda chopped down by Berhalter. Silly foul, and this is where the experience plays a role. Downs almost found it. Ajimon there. Ajimon bouncing around. Downs couldn't get to it. Cleared centrally and now further away by Mexico. Out to Jimenez, and he just sends it the near length of the field. Dangerous moment. Tim Ream's ball snuck in behind and almost paid it. Do matriculate it that way. Contact between Richards and Jimenez, and now contact the other way. Free kick for the United States. Now the long throw put in from Tillman, flicked on, it's loose. Slips it through, wants it back, gets it back. Ajimon, end line. Great tackle put in by Edson Alvarez.
Has imposed himself.
To give it away, Alvarado from distance pulls it wide. Alvarado.
Nations League champs, current World Cup champs, playing for pride. And
Tillman sneaks it through. Ajimon, some contact there. Ajimon gets it back to Tillman.
Playing from behind. Mexico did everything right when they did not protect the set piece against the US in the opening 5 minutes. This is Mexico.
And Mexico this year could say they are the unquestioned kings of CONCACAF. This is just the second time that a nation has pulled off the Nations League Gold Cup double. The United States